The Tape Never Lies Network.
Performance over politics.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
The Tape Never Lies. Tape Never Lies.
Starts now.
The tape never lies.
What's up, everybody? Yo, you guys have been asking for it. We are back. Better than ever. Unfiltered, uncensored, the good and the bad, each and every week, right here on the Tape Never Lies Network with me, your boy, Draft Dr. Phil. Oh yeah, a new era. DDP, Tape Never Lies. Oh yeah. This is a special Thanksgiving rewind. Beep, beep, beep. Rewind. Inside zone to start us off. David Montgomery hitting it up there, finding that crease, feeling the hole. Look at as they get good step. Then watch David feel it, reads the cutback, finds that crease. Gotta do a better job here, Jimmy. You got position, then you lets them go. David just runs through two guys coming off. You know, Jimmy's got to do a better job there. And then David gets to that next level. Here it is. Andy Dalton off action. Good. Reached the ball out, but Anzalone, who was a thorn in the Bears' side all day, jumps up, gets a hand on the ball, tips it up in the air, and almost creates a turnover situation. Andy's got to be cognizant of that linebacker that's hiding underneath those offensive linemen. You can see it. Good protection here. Good job by Borum. Push him over and pass, but not. Andy's got to see it and find the window for him to throw. Then he comes back on 5-step, and he's going to hit the out route. Now, I want to see him get the ball further out, anticipate the throw further out than he does here. You can see him step over the top. Now watch the flight of the ball. Flying out. And it's just a little bit behind. This happens all day with Andy. He'll throw a great ball, then come back to the very next play. You should get to that drop point, set, throw, and thus the incompletion because you don't anticipate it outside. Now, receivers got to catch it. I get it. But you got to make it better for him. Here, jet sweep. Look what happens here. I mean, Cole Kmet, and let's look at it from the coach's angle because Cole Kmet has to do a better job. Watch him here. You can't whiff here. Gotta block this guy. You can't just let him into the backfield with a play coming to you, then just get pushed back. That's embarrassing. You gotta be better than that. These are the little details that I'm telling you, Matt Nagy and his staff, just they let it go. Next play, we'll figure it out. But you never figure it out. Over the top on a slant. Watch him deliver. I mean, we've been asking for this. Darnell Mooney, focused hands catcher. Love the way he sees it. Then we get to this. And I just don't get the necessity, as you saw Khalil Herbert in the last play. Here we go again. Khalil Herbert. They just can't block it up. Larry Borum and the receiver are confused, causes confusion on the edge. Like, there has to be some sort of call. You can see James Daniels reaching out for that edge. Now 3 guys are blocking one. And again, the details of coaching aren't shown. Here we go again. We're going to run a screenplay, right? The showcase of coaching is knowing your personnel. Here's a guy you traded for. And look at the explosive burst by Grant. I mean, this is what he does well. This should be happening over and over. He should be on the football field, but we're going to see Damiere Byrd. Now look at the talent and explosiveness that you see. Now he gets a good block But look at him hit it up in there. Good job by Cody knocking someone down. But it's all set up by Grant's burst and effort. Speaking of effort,
Tape never lies.
it never
exactly.
does. Best times, though, X's with the O's. Become a patron at tapeneverlies.com. Each and every Saturday, it's a coach's clinic breaking down all things Bears free agency and the draft. Subscribe. Do it now. TapeNeverLies.com. Become a patron. Do it now. Speaking of doing it now, shaded nose. Look at the center. Step in front side. You're going to try to run out. He's got to cut it back, but Sam is getting handled here by the nose. Fights off. Then they make a play. You got to be able to force that nose man out of there. You had position. Can't get it out there. Coming to crack back. Look at JP Holtz. You got to scrape the guard, the backside tackle's ass and get on the backer. He doesn't do that. So all the details of things are going to have to be overcome. Here's Andy Dalton dumping it down to Cole Kmet. Now I want to see Cole Kmet become an aggressive pads runner. Good job here. I mean, not good by Sam. Got to be better than it. Be squared. You don't turn your shoulders and allow someone to get skinny. But here, Cole Kmet gets the football. Now, dip your pads. Don't juke. Dip. Just use your 265 pounds and be like Walter Payton. Punish them. Now we're trying to run a trap play here. Okay, so they're pulling the backside guard and they're bringing JP Holtz. But look what happens inside. Whitehair can't hold up. The center can't hold up. James, it's just a cluster F. And again, the details of blocking assignments. Everybody's got to be better. Jason Peters got to do a better job on the front side. It's just awful stuff, and it's just too difficult to run if you can't block this up correctly. Now, I just talked about Grant. Here you go. These are design plays that you got to get the ball in a playmaker's hands. Look what he does with the football in the open field. Two guys on this football team, David Montgomery and Grant, alleviate open space with speed, understanding, and anticipation. They have natural run instincts. Got to get them the football in open space. You scheme that stuff, and you make it better for your football team. Those two guys should be on the field a hell of a lot more. David should never come off. Here you go. Andy Dalton, straight drop. Look at him hit. Darnell Mooney coming across fake. Good mesh fake. Dip down your pads. Waiting on it. Good pocket there. Good job here by everybody on the line. Now you hit Darnell Mooney. He gets up the field. I want to see receivers blocking down the field. Now you're going to fake draw and you release out. Now you throw it there. You got leveraged, Andy. I don't understand what he's looking at. He forces it over the middle to the tight end coming around. He's got two options there. He doesn't see either one of them. Here he comes off action. Now, step into your throw. Look at where his shoulders are. Instead of stepping and throwing, he kind of twists the ball over the top. Watch his release. Instead of stepping, it's all hip and shoulder. So if he gets the step, it's going to be right there delivered to your tight end. Instead, it drops low. Jimmy digs it out of the turf, is able to make a catch. Now you're inside the red zone here, and you're going to see guys not coached up the way they should. There should be no hesitation worrying about this guy over here. Kmet should be firing out and getting on that backer quickly. Instead, you don't know what you're doing. You're reaching to the guy on the outside. Get on the backer, Anzalone. Get up on him, create a crease, and allow your running back. Attack! Put your pads down and attack up the field. That's what you need to be doing. Instead, they don't. Now here, good play call, getting to the corner route. This is interference all day. How the official doesn't call this. It's a good job by the offensive line here. And you could see Jimmy's getting held up 11 yards down the field, still in the end zone. Ball's in the air. This has got to be called. It isn't called. And the ref can't say it's uncatchable. Jimmy Graham could get up there, obviously, if he's running full speed. Then he comes back. He almost throws an interception here. You can't be late throwing into the end zone. Just lackadaisical. Almost throws a red zone turnover. Got to be completely aware of your surroundings. Understand what it is you got. And you're throwing at J.P. Holtz, for God's sake. Now, J.P. has improved as a fullback. I'll give him that. And a blocker, but come on. It's just the stuff that I just shake your head at in the red zone. Then he comes back, throws a beautiful ball downfield off action to Darnell Mooney. And I just wish, as a coaching point, you want to step into this throw. You see where the anticipation is. Watch it. He anticipates it. Now, Darnell, don't reach your hands up to catch it. Allow the ball to come to you. Catch through it. That little hesitation to turn and catch is the difference between catching and scoring.
Bears Hour
32 is the idea.
It's like going to the dentist.
This guy's
Storyline.
playing with the ones for the first time. We get it. There's a big difference, but everybody wants to make a comparison, and that's just at you. But I mean, you're grasping at straws. Phil, one thing that I think is important, because we always want to look at the big picture and look at everything. And Matt Nagy, and we got to find, we have to look at the whys. We have to find out the whys. Well, change your perspective on that. You found a why today. Why did you win? You found a why today because your quarterback that you drafted number 11 overall changed the outcome of the game on 3rd and 9.
What are the whys?
Yeah. Number one is a why.
There is no reason why the best player on your offense leaves the field until he says, I need a break. And that's David Montgomery.
You've got to go into that game and win that game. So you got to have a strategy. You got to have what you want to do. Now, you could start that game, but you got to put Justin Fields in there for a whole series or 2 series. And let him play. Make him make plays. And run your guys deep. I mean, curls. I mean,
blame it on the bubble wrap.
That the team is a reflection of you. How you set your team up for failure is to not have them prepared.
Bears Hour Live. I know we need to run the ball more.
Yeah, Bears Hour Live, the best Bears post-game show. Now, look at Andy Dalton, straight drop. Hey, attacking the seams with tight ends. Who would have thought? Here it is, hitting Jimmy Graham in the seam. Had them both out there. You got Cole Kmet and Jimmy threatening. One of them's going to get open. Finally, running plays out of my playbook here. Just love that play. You isolate, put those corners and safeties on an island, then come back. Andy throwing a beautiful ball. Good timing on this. Hitting Cole Kmet on the flag route. Presses to that point. Look at him drop it right in there. Big first down. Love to see that. Yeah, you got to love it. But then he comes back throwing a fade. Throwing that 3-step fade. One of my favorite plays, but he's not accurate. Watch it. Throwing it outside. Gotta get it inside that end zone and allow your receiver to make the play on the football. He tries to put one hand up to make the catch and can't get it. Now look where he throws the ball here. Another non-interference call. This is interference all day, every day. Completely getting there too early. Ref doesn't call it. And Cole Kmet, little coaching point. Throw your hands up and get pissed off. Allow them to see you. So speaking of see you, he can't see Cole Kmet on the out and up. You got the out and up. He tries to thread the needle, and the corner undercuts it because he throws it too shallow into the end zone, so it gets intercepted. So you have the almost red zone interception before. Then you got this ball, and you saw Cole Kmet going to be wide open. Instead, he's going to, listen, I'm going to be okay if my quarterback throws that, but you don't underthrow it. The fact that he underthrows and tries to aim it in there, that's not good. Can't have red zone turnovers. We all understand. Yes, we do understand that, and I hope Coach Barone understands that. He's got to coach this young buck up. You can't be juking here, okay? It's a 3-man pyramid. Dip your pads and drive through them. You should be the punisher, not the one getting punished. It's too often with Komet. You ain't juking anybody. This is not college. This is the pros. Gotta get some power and determination here. Job by Borman on a second down. David Montgomery getting up the field for the first down. You love to see that. That's what I'm talking about. I've never seen David get tackled by the first man. So if I'm the head coach, I'm scheming this stuff. Here's a bad snap by Sam Mustipher. You can't have this stuff. We're trying to score before the half. You got a bad snap. Then he comes across the middle. Again, it's behind him, so he's jumping in the damn air. Watch. Put the ball to where he should go and allow this guy to run. Instead, we're jumping like Chuck E. Cheese in the ball pit. Stop. All of these details need to be better. Speaking of another detail, watch the top of the route. Throws it too high. Are we going towards the sticks? Are we going to short of the sticks? Where's the route? Watch the ball come out. It's way too high. Yes, you get your hands on it. I'm sure Darnell Mooney's going to say, I should have caught that. But I'm telling you, the route isn't right and the angle of the throw doesn't equate. Now again, Larry Borum, got to do a better job. Look at, you can't let somebody come inside you. Just can't. Look at this. Step with one chop step. Get those hands out. Fire your hands. Strike his ass. And bring him. If he comes inside, you're already there. You're defending the inside because he's way outside of you. And can't do it. But look at David Montgomery. Make something out of nothing. This is what he does. I know that's become a meme now. But here it is. That's what he does. There's a leverage concept. Now look at this. I want to see you get to the tight end. Instead, he's throwing to Mooney short. You got to read this concept and get it to the right person. You throw it a little higher. Your tight end 6'7". Good job by James Daniels clearing out. Look at him get low. Drive him. Sam, got to do a better job, Mustipher. You're in position. Why are you dipping your head? Why? Come on. And then the backside tackle, boom. You can't open that foot. Plant and control. And we're forcing something that could get a turnover there. Here in the I formation, J.P. Holtz. The delay. The bob play. Back on backer. Look at him. Up. You're too high. Lower your pads. What are we teaching here? Look at him. Stand straight up. You win. Imagine if your pads are low. What JP could have done? Dip. Get your shoulder pads low. They don't do it. Unbelievable. Gets me so fired up. There's so much attention to one or two guys. They miss blocks. And look at David Montgomery. Just be elusive in short spaces, skinny spaces. And a good job by J.P. Holtz on the recovery. It's just don't be so high. Again, where are we going here? He alleviates the pocket on a pump fake and does a really good job finding the receiver. Look at the line. Come on, Whitehair. Stay with the block. There should be no clock in your head. Just listen for the whistle. This is something they don't do. You wait till you hear the whistle. Stay with your blocks like every other NFL team. Wait till you hear the whistle. Here they are, RPO. Darnell Mooney just showing his toughness here because this is a difficult catch, number one. Good throw, but you are going to get smacked. You are going to get smacked, and he knows it. And look at him, anticipate, be strong. Telling you, Darnell Mooney, man, growing up before your eyes, you got to love this kid and what he does. Yeah, you got to love him, but you don't love the confusion. No one's blocking the backside. They're blocking wrong, missed assignments. You got to get Khalil Herbert in there. Look at this, blocking the same guys on the front side. Borum should be blocking the backside edge. Look at James Daniels again, stepping out. So the communication isn't there. So who's communicating? Quarterback, coach, center, they're all doing it wrong. Just awful. And these plays get stuffed. Look at Andy Dalton, though. Listen, Andy shows you stuff that you really like. Ability to be an athlete, moves out of the pocket, uses his feet to get a first down, then comes back here. We got another missed assignment. Free man rush. Gotta gets the ball. He's coming. I don't know if the back has to block that. They should be sliding the other way. Someone looks like they moved early. And Andy's getting hit right as he's throwing. And you gotta have a hot read here. Guys are running the route. It's just terrible offense in my mind. So they kick a field goal and miss it. Then they come back with the Matt Nagy special, the bubble screen. So Darnell Mooney. Who's blocking who? No one blocks Anzalone. Makes a great play. The design of that play and the execution of it is terrible. Then we're going to run outside zone again. They're double team. Staying with it. Good job. And just driving to get your legs under you. So nothing is pretty though. It's all clustery. Nothing's concise. I want to see my tackles stay lower, even though Borum does a good job, the tight end. Everything's a struggle. Everything. Look at this. What are we doing here? Borum, Cole Kmet just gets knocked back. Borum's too late on the block down for that play. Now here, you're asking the center to do something difficult. Get to a shaded tackle. He can't do it. So is this scheme? Do you know what Sam can do and can't? As you're passing off a kiss block, he just can't. Then the play gets stuffed because your center can't do that. So there has to be some sort of call or check. Here he comes back. Look at him. Delivering. I like this. Over the top. Action. Over the top. Step into it. And delivers it to Darnell Mooney. Gets a big first down after you struggled with some fundamentals and execution. Have you heard that before? The Matt Nagy offense. Averaging under 20 points a game every week. It's unbelievable. Yes, it is. You know where your outlet is. It's David Montgomery. You're about to throw it to him. He's a better runner than you, Andy. Throw it. Throw it to him. He's wide open. Instead, you get pulled down. These are the things. Know your outlet. Get it to him and make a play. Here, the young receiver from Rhode Island. What's his name? Isaiah Coulter. He gets to the top of his route, slips, but bends it too shallow. This is a flag route. You could see where Andy's throwing to. Awful. Gotta be dependable in you. Here, Andy, heady play. That's what I'm talking about. Understand where your best football player on offense is, the identity, and get it to him. Same thing with the coach. You should be scheming these kind of routes with a guy that makes people miss, catches every football, punishes tacklers. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Here we go. Jesse James attacking. Borum. Put one hand out. Get on that backer. Oh, you got a better play. Instead, it gets stuffed. And here, you watch it. Good job, Mustafa there. Good job by the backside guard. Look at it. Now you're creasing them with the guy that does it really well, and that's David Montgomery. So I love that. Then again, you got the guy turned, drive up the field. Where's the football? Look at David Montgomery here picking up the blitz. This is how you pick up a blitz. Be solid, square your shoulders, get your hands out, get that butt, drive and control, delivering it over to the top, get it to the big tight end, turn up the field, and look what can happen for you. Now Andy Dalton feeling the pressure. Here he is again, becoming a runner. Like the fact that he dove for it. Good job, Andy Dalton. Good on you. Trying to make plays to get points, feels the pocket collapsing, gets skinny, runs and dives for that first down. Look at it. Got to do a better job all around, but I really like Andy. Then inside, what are they doing here? Inside zone. Watch what happens. Everybody's messing up. Cody White here. You got to block that tackle. You stepped the wrong. I don't know what's going on here. You got to help the tackle. He comes backside, makes the play. No one's blocking the safety coming in. Is it Darnell Mooney? Again, these details and execution issues that continue to haunt the Bears. Trying to run again. What happens? James Daniels can't get there. Guard is falling down. Trying to help Whitehair. Gotta do better. Attack. Mustafa, look at Whitehair fall. And the play's getting stuffed. You know, every football player needs their offense. And then again, what are we doing here? Look, center can't hold up. You got to know shaded and you're going front side. You can't get beat. Gets beat. Borum's got to be lower, stronger. But he does a good job recovering. It's just the scheme and the philosophy to me doesn't work. Then they come backside. I don't know what this is. Hitch, curls to get the first down. Down by 2. And he gets the first down. And then, guys, this is the most disappointing thing of the day for me. I don't believe in kneeling down to win against a team that hasn't won. I believe running down the clock by trying to score a touchdown and forcing their defense to come on the field. That's just me. I'm your guy, Draft Dr. Phil. Each and every week, I'm breaking down the tape like nobody else. I'm the best network that breaks down the Bears, the draft, like nobody else. This is the Tape Never Lies Network. I continue to tell you each and every week, just watch the tape. It doesn't lie. The blog boys lie. Everybody has a narrative and an agenda. I don't want to get clicks or likes. I want to tell the truth on the Bears.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
If you think Khalil Mack is fucking rated, go to another network.
Oh, yeah. It's Bears Hour Live. After every Bears game, we go live on the best post-game show. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Shout out my boy Bellissimo, my assistant producer, helping me break down the tape. Give me all the cut-ups for Draft Dr. Phil's Tape Never Lies. Love that guy. Follow him. Keeping it 100 every Wednesday. We got all kinds of shows, everything. Become a patron. It's Tape Never Lies Network.